In the past 30 days, I've made over $20,000 in profit. It's a little over 21 actually. And at this point, I'm not exactly sure how to feel about it anymore because it's become a consistent thing for me to give good results from my business, or me to get good results from my business in general. And I don't know how to feel about it anymore. Like, yeah, I'm happy about it. I really derive happiness more from the success than anything. But for example, like right now, like this is not my normal room by any means. I'm currently in Lisbon, Portugal, and I'm going to be in this sort of area, at least abroad in general, for well over 2 months. Yeah, I mean, I left before around like the 20th or something. So I go back to the US around the 25th. And it's like, dude, like when I was little and I would go on vacations with my family and my parents, like it was a week max. And usually it was 6 days because the 7th you're leaving. And I was always like, what would it be like to have a 2-week vacation? Because like there was this one vacation, for example, and this was in Turks and Caicos, one of the nicest vacations I've ever been on. Shout out to my dad, God rest his soul. But I met this wealthy kid from Texas, clearly from a wealthy family, and he said he came from one as well. They were staying there for 2 weeks, and I was like, wow, what would life be if I could be here another week? And now it's like, I can do that. Like, it's humbling. It really is humbling. Because what most people don't understand about getting to this sort of level in business at like an early age, like I'm 23, freshly 23. Well, I guess kind of 23 and a half at this point, almost 24. I started my business 3.5 years ago in January of 2023. And there's been a lot of things that I really had to go like above and beyond, like Jalen Brunson game 5 in the finals type shit to get done. There was wars and constant gauntlets I was getting thrown into. And one thing I'll always mention, I don't want to get too much into what I do, but one thing I'll always mention is kind of like, there was a situation basically, and $70,000 of inventory was gone, and $30,000 in beauty inventory was gone, 70 of clothing related stuff. And not that it was gone, but I was deapproved to sell it, is I guess the better term. I could not sleep for months. I had to get sleeping medication because of it. And that whole thing, because I had to basically pull it from warehouses and sell it on my own, and I couldn't sell it on Amazon, the platform I sell on, was like such a gauntlet, and everyone quit. Like all my friends are dead, like I'm Little Uzi. Really, it's like crazy. Like they all quit. They dropped like flies. Nobody really stood along for the test of time. But the ones who did, like, were being rewarded like crazy. You know, I moved away from that specific business model. Anyways, it's like, in what world is this normal though? Because it's just not. And like, I remember like mentors and people telling me like, if you want extreme results, you need extreme inputs and things of that nature. And yeah, I did that for quite a while. And it's like, damn, I don't have to do like anything anymore. It's like you basically like dig, it's almost like you're digging for the gold. And then once you get to the gold, there's just no more digging. It's like the job's complete in a sense. And no, I'm not saying I'm not going to keep scaling the business. I'm saying it's like, I don't necessarily have to if I choose. Like I have that option, and it's like the most freeing thing, honestly, that I can put into words. Like I really don't know how to feel about it. I don't. I'm in Lisbon right now. I have the ability, especially through my business, we fly through credit card points, and it's an inventory-based business, so we have a lot of those. I can literally go anywhere in the world. Now, what I can't do, I'm not there yet. I cannot fly private. Let's make that clear. But if I want to, I can go to freaking Beijing right now. I could go to the airport. Just the freedom, it really feels like you won like a championship, and like you're retiring, but really you're entering a new era. Like I don't even know how to put it into words, really. It's just like, it's a surreal feeling. It's almost like it just can't be put into words, but like I'm trying so hard to give you a sort of like idea of how I'm feeling internally. Another thing that's important is, bro, it's like I've been behind a lot of my, like, I'm doing well, but like my friend who's in Dubai right now, who I was just about to visit, we'll see if that trip falls through or not. I'm not sure. We're kind of a little rocky on the plans after, which is kind of delaying it. But my friend who lives in Dubai is making like $50,000 a month and has been consistently for God knows how long. I mean, it's just, that's just one of them. My other one, who is running Amazon and coaching together, bro, he's putting up like just 25, 30 G's a month on coaching consistently. He's been doing this for like a year straight. It's not like this was a one-off thing. And for me, I'm like, I can just tell I'm starting to step into that zone. And it's so humbling. It really is. And like, as I've been like going along through my courses, I've kind of learned like the stupid stuff, like, yo, don't go on trips to Miami and blow all the money you have anymore. There's been situations where that was not good. I spent quite a bit too much compared to what I was actually making those months. But I'm glad to have those memories. But it's like, I'm very cautious in terms of like doing stuff like that anymore. Like, I'm trying to really invest like 50 to 75% of my income, just like throw it into the stock market and just leave it there. Before, I wasn't really thinking that way. And like, as you grow and mature, it's like, yeah, it's just starting to become like what I should have been doing. Like, yeah, I got through the finish line, but it's like, damn, part of me is like, where would I be now if I just did everything right the first time? But then it's almost like I wouldn't want it any other way. One thing people don't really explain in general about stuff like this is kind of like the person you become. Like, you really change, and I mean this, like, you really change entirely as a person. It's so difficult to really explain. The way you move, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way others treat you, it all changes after like you really hit that point where it's like, you're lucky enough, you're probably not gonna have to get a job. As I'm saying it, there's like a vision in my head that's replaying of some sort of like traumatic event that I went through in the business or prior in life that really would have threw me off the rails. I could have been stuck in Cleveland. I grew up in Cleveland. I could have been stuck there. I view that place as the absolute trenches, and mainly because, not that I grew up in like the East Cleveland or like the real trenches, but like, there was no hope. The people around you, they don't want to do anything. There's no hope. There's no career goals. It's just this very dead energy. And it's like they're stuck in a box. They're really, and a lot of them just stay there. And just knowing that and thinking about it, it's like, I'm grateful. But like, I don't think I'm special either. Like, the only thing that I guess was special about me that was really abnormal was like my ability to just like zone in, take my time, and just, you know, keep my friends away for the weekend, pull them in for the weekend, and then let them go again so I get all my work done. And that's like probably the key differentiator. Like, I really saw the vision with this and I played it out. So many business partners I've had have like just dropped out of the game. And it pains me inside because it's like, I guess this is what they call survivor's guilt, I guess. In a sense, obviously. I guess my advice to you would be, if you're still watching this video, keep at it. Don't let anybody or anything get in the way of your goal. You have to be selfish when it's time to be selfish. And you'll know when. You're going to have to just lock in to a point where certain things that should pull you away just won't. And the reward on the other side is just, one, it turns you not only into a better person, but then you get all the financial benefits and the freedom as well. But you turn into a better person because of all the things that it requires of you to get there. So just keep going. Don't let anybody get in the way. I was bullied the whole way up here, bro. Just know that. I remember in high school, people would play my YouTube videos in class. They go on the teacher's laptop and throw it on the class, because I had a popular shoe YouTube channel. If you go back, you'll see on this one. And I was just taunted. They're yelling, "Please sneak down the hallways." And it's like now it's a lot different now. Those same people are the ones asking me for help. And I wish you all the same if you're watching this. And I guess that's the moral of the story. Like, just really, when people say don't give up, it's because you're so close to being there. But just remember, it will take longer than you think. And that's okay. Just ride it out. It doesn't matter if your flight gets delayed. It matters if you get there. If you never call that Uber back home and you don't quit, you will get there. Just be resourceful. Do what you got to do. That's all I really have for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe down below. I'm going to have some more videos coming soon. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching.